Well, Capricorn, this is your week ahead astrology summary here on Astrology Motivation by Born Without Boundaries. Welcome, guys. If you're just discovering the channel, my name is Michelle, and I hope you enjoy this discussion on specifically the sign of Capricorn between February 28th through March 7th, which means we have a lot of big astrological occurrences happening, including a full moon in Virgo, which will be trine to, I believe it's Capricorn 2s, Capricorn 2-3s. So that's going to be pleasant energy for you. Especially Capricorn 3s, though, because Capricorn 3s, you are still conjunct Pluto, and it will remain that way, I believe, through May, if not April, because Pluto is going to leave and head into Aquarius. But you still got Pluto. With you for a while. The major transits, however, for you guys this week are the conjunction between Mercury and Saturn, the transit of Saturn from Aquarius into Pisces, where it will stay for the next 3 years. Why does that matter? Because Saturn is your ruling dignitary, and wherever it is, it will color the flavor of your life for the moment. And we'll discuss what Saturn going into Pisces means, and I will break down for you by decant. So Capricorn 1, 2, and 3. If you're born between 0 and 10 degrees Capricorn, you are Capricorn 1. If you're born between 10 to 20 degrees Capricorn, you're Capricorn 2. And Capricorn 3s are where their natal sun is between 20 and 30 degrees. So when I say you're born, it's where your natal sun is in your natal chart. And this will give you more specifics. It will give you a deeper dive and a deeper understanding into how the aspects are really impacting you, because it's not always the same. With 30 degrees between one side to the other, the aspects could be the difference between a trine and a square, which are very different energies, you know, and so that's something that we have to kind of be more particular about. So let me know where your natal sun is. It might be fun for you guys to go check a natal chart and find out where that natal sun is. And you'll know that if it's at 15 degrees, you are Capricorn 2. So we're going to be discussing Capricorn 3s for right now. You guys are absolutely trying to this full moon. It's a full moon in Virgo, so this is asking us to release the stress and the damage that could be caused by being too practical or by spending too much time alone. A sense of peace by releasing over into the universe and just sort of giving it over to God and helping a little bit of the flow return into our work. It is a time maybe of accomplishments, being able to celebrate what our hard work has done for us or where it has gotten us. And it is a fantastic time for healing, because Virgo is a healing energy. It is about cultivating health. So it could also be a time to release different kinds of food toxins or behavior toxins and start new healthy practices. Okay. It's not all good news, but it's not bad news. I'm just going to say, Capricorn 3s, where Pluto is. So Pluto is still conjunct your natal sun, which means extreme changes, and you guys have been feeling that for a while. Right now, where Pluto is and where the south and north node is, Pluto is square to the south and north node. What does that mean for you? It means the tide is turning. And that for you guys, if you picture life as climbing a mountain and your journey between the north and south node as climbing a mountain, you've reached the pinnacle and now you're starting to head over the other side. Things won't get easy right away, but they'll start to make more sense and become less fearsome. You actually have kind of been through the worst. This is just a sense of the challenge it takes to shift gears. So that's sort of going to be the theme for the next couple of weeks, actually. Capricorn 2s, you get the luckiest You guys are lucky. You get the lucky strike of having your natal sun square to this exceptional energy of the Venus-Jupiter-Chiron conjunction, which means healing from the past, expanding from a past, and getting a great deal of fortune and a great deal of luck and value and growth and opportunity from suffering or pain or doing things wrong, failure. All of this is especially oriented with Venus as a part of it within our value systems, what we value, who we value, and how we are valued. Yes, this includes our bank account, and yes, it probably includes our intimate relationships. So you guys get to be square to that energy because you are another cardinal sign. Don't worry, Cancers are going through this too, and lucky Libras are in opposition to it. It doesn't have to be bad, actually. It's just the energy of all of this strife and all of this challenge. The road is going to be bumpier, but I think the outcome is going to be more beautiful because of it. Capricorn 3s. Saturn is still conjunct. Hold on. Saturn is still conjunct your No, that's not true. That's not true. Scrap that. What I want to talk about primarily is this change. On March 7th, which is the day of the full moon. Yep. I mean, how perfect. Like in divine timing, how perfect is that? Saturn on March 7th moves from Aquarius to Pisces. Now, at the time, it's still going to, that's what I was trying to read, it's still going to be conjunct to Mercury. So there is still this level of brilliance and clarity and being able to put and carefully articulate your words or express yourself logically and practically and figure things out. That's all still going to be sort of the aura that you're blessed with. But as Saturn moves into Pisces, it really does change modalities. Where Saturn in Aquarius deals with rules, laws, and regulation that support the fairness of the community, Saturn in Pisces is taking your dreams seriously. It's putting practicality to the unknown and taking them so seriously that you can really get things done. This is when some hardcore manifestation can happen. And it all happens through faith. Everything in Pisces happens through faith because that's really all you got in the 12th house. Just saying. So this is a sense of Saturn really having to be uncomfortable, but find a way to apply practicality to impracticality, to stuff that doesn't make sense. It is actually the perfect combination for manifesting, inventing, and creating. And I mean, it just couldn't be a more beautiful time. Saturn even gets a little bit gentler. Why? Because everything is more gentle in Pisces, because everything is out of sorts in Pisces. There's just a sense of you have to connect to God very deeply in order to make it through Pisces energy. It is the land of faith. And I say that because you have to have faith in when everything is unknown and everything is undefined, and Saturn is the ruler of the definition. He is the great definer, and so he's going into the world of the undefined. Anything can happen. Like, this is a time when anything can happen, and really fantastic, not necessarily surprises, because Pisces is a very active energy in amalgamating dreams. So taking dreams into reality, which means taking them seriously and committing yourself to things. So Capricorn, get ready, because there is this beautiful energy of actually being able to see your dreams come true because you have the courage, or you have no other choice but to believe in them. So I love this energy for you guys, and I think that a lot of wonderful things will come out of the next 3 years. Faith, compassion, and wisdom is how we grow in Pisces, and it's actually a very mature energy. Pisces represents the oldest of the zodiac, so it's it's the final zodiac sign on the wheel, which speaks to understanding the energy of all the other 11 signs and being able to really comprehend and understand everyone. So, and Saturn brings maturity. So we're actually, or you'll especially be encouraged to mature through compassion, wisdom, and faith. And what a more beautiful way, and more beautiful, there's no more beautiful adjectives to attribute to maturity. You know, a lot of times we attribute the adjectives serious or strict, or, you know, have your shit together, or, you know, all of the, whatever, all of those things, even strength in some way, stubbornness. We attach all those things to maturity, but in Pisces, it's really wisdom and compassion and faith. And that's how you reach maturity. And Saturn in Pisces will be asked to do so. So this is going to be a calmer time, maybe a slower moving time, but an opening and an expansion of all of your capabilities. It doesn't mean you lose yourself. It means you find yourself by believing in what before didn't make much sense. So for the next 3 years, this will be sort of the aura around everything that you do. I think it'll also make you a little bit more open-minded to people that are very different than you, to help you understand them, or at least make you interested and see how to figure them out, which is a hell of a lot better than just judging someone, right? Jupiter and Chiron is going to be semi-square to Capricorn 2s. So Capricorn 2s, your natal sun is semi-square to the Jupiter, Chiron, and Venus conjunction. This means a bumpy ride, healing. But it is healing nonetheless. Maybe actual injuries, right? Because Chiron and Jupiter and Venus are in Aries. So it could be injuries to the self, or to the sense of self, or how you value yourself. This is a sense of really having to confront those agitations or those irritations in order to finally give over and allow the healing to start. Lots going on. And I can't say this enough, Capricorn. Saturn is going to, this energy is going to change for the next 3 years. And I know that eventually you'll feel it. You'll feel, I don't know, maybe, I feel like you'll feel a calmness and a sort of gentleness, ease, and maybe what you would consider lazy, but you guys can always find a way to get to work. Always. Like, I have no doubt in you. So for the next 3 years with this Piscean energy, get to work on not somebody else's ideas, you CEOs of the zodiac. Don't try to run somebody else's things or keep somebody else's things in line, on time, on schedule, and under contract. What about all those things that haven't been invented yet? I have a feeling that industries are finally going to be open to actual new creativity instead of being stuck in the same old, especially in the creative fields. This, this sense of just like remaking the same old movies 5,000 times. This is a sense of real, beautiful change. So Saturn moves through the zodiac at a kind of a slow pace. So every three years, every two and a half years, is about every 28 to 30 years. Saturn comes around full circle. So I don't think we've really seen this energy for the past 30 years. And I think we really need it because we've been stuck in a rut. And this will open up industry. This will open up sort of the corporate world, the money handlers, to things that are more creative, acknowledging creative stalemate, acknowledging just like shit on a shingle being sold instead of new ideas coming out. And we really haven't been open to new ideas for very, very many years. And that's kind of sad, but here comes back the creativity. And I think it's going to be a breath of fresh air for us. So I love you guys so much. Please do Remember to subscribe to this channel and ring that notification bell. There will be a new astrology video every single week for you guys. And if you want your tarot card reading, go check out Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is Born Without Boundaries Astrology Motivation. Go check out Born Without Boundaries Tarot for your weekly tarot card reading to see what other insights you can get. I love you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.